Hey, so this is for Tim. He's got a contest going on. Uh, just says answer a few questions, and yeah, and we're entered. So his first question is, "How you doing?" Doing better now. Back in school, I have a few classes I'm going to. I got radio production. I got another intro to film class because apparently they don't transfer. That's whatever. I also have a couple of 1 hour seminars, and they're both over comic book to movie uh, kind of things. And like I actually have books that I have to read for the class, and it was Kick-Ass and Snowpiercer. So I had to read them both. Now I'm just gonna go over both of those because his second question was, or his second thing was just go to our read pile and pick out a book and read it and tell your thoughts. So I figure I already read Kick-Ass before I heard the contest, and so I decided I was going to do Snowpiercer, but I just feel like Snowpiercer is either supposed to be like having more of a message than what I actually understand, or maybe I don't know, the book just might not be for me. But anyway, I'll start with Kick-Ass. I really liked it. I'd say all the changes that they made from this to the movie were probably for the better in most cases. It tightened up a lot more stuff, and I'm just gonna kind of spoil it. So if you haven't read the book or whatever, it in here, the main thing I like in the movie over this is Big Daddy and Hit Girl, because in here, Big Daddy and Hit Girl have the same like backstory, except it's revealed towards the end that Big Daddy just made it all up, and that his wife and all his cool backstory of my wife was murdered because I didn't want to take bribe money from the mob. It turns out he just made all that up, and he was just some comic book nerd who walked around with literally like a giant suitcase full of like all like kind of like Action Comic number ones and the first appearance of this character and that character, and just made it, just made the whole thing up. He just wanted to be a superhero, and then he gets killed in kind of like a ho-hum fashion, and that's kind of like what the whole idea of this book was. It was just supposed to be just a lot of bittersweet, because in the movie they just straight up were like, no, Big Daddy's a badass and he has that backstory. That's actually him. It's Nicolas Cage, and he's gonna do Adam West Batman impression the entire movie. So I mean, I really like that. Another aspect I think they did better in the movie over the book is just kind of how pathetic Kick-Ass is. Like, he never really ever gets a time to shine in this, which I'm guessing is kind of the point, like, that if you're really going to be a superhero, you're just going to get the shit beat out of you. But sometimes it's okay to actually just indulge and have, some fantasy get fulfilled. Because the movie, he's pretending to be gay, and then he says, oh, I'm Kick-Ass and I'm not gay, and this chick that he was with goes, oh, cool, I'm going to bang you now. But in here, she, like, freaks out on him and just has someone beat the shit out of him, and he gets humiliated, and it's just, I don't know. It's just like, yeah, haha, funny. That's probably how it would turn out, but it's just, I don't know. I got that was the point of it. It just didn't feel as satisfying in here. But all in all, I did enjoy this over this, because whereas this was at least, has very good like plot. It's very similar, and fucking this. By the way, Hit Girl. I'm gonna send a thumb up real quick. Just let's see that face right there. Yep, let me get up close. I don't know how they did it, but they like scoured the globe and found the girl that plays Hit Girl, because she has the exact face of Hit Girl in this, like, just the cold, like, yeah, I murder people face. It's fucking beautiful and perfect, and I love that. Snowpiercer. This is weird because maybe because there's more volumes. There's volume 2, but just from what I've read of this, it doesn't feel like they. It doesn't feel like the movie wanted to be this book, other than the very base premise of last bastion of humanity on an iced up world is on this train, where the rich are in the front and the poor are all fucked up in the back. Other than that, this is nothing at all like the movie. Like I said, maybe the other volumes make it a little, like, kind of fill in more gaps, but this is just, I don't know. I just always felt like I was missing a panel. Like, they did go back and, like, cover whatever I felt like I missed, but it always felt jarring when, like, someone would just end mid-sentence, or, like, you know, do a thing, and then the next panel is surprised that the thing happened. Like, a dude shoots out a window, and then they start dying because the fucking cold's getting in, and then he's like, oh no, we're dying. I don't understand how this could have possibly happened. Like, maybe he was going crazy? I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's just maybe it just has, like, deeper meanings that I'm just not catching, like, the true nature of man or something like that. Either way, this book just kind of wasn't for me. It was just weird, and it felt like it had, like, an idea of what it wanted to do, but just the direction just went in really odd places. Like, whereas in the movie, it's like a journey, and just slowly people keep getting axed off in new and weirder ways. And even I had some issues with some of that, like a train car just full of fucking people with hatchets and shit. That's just weird. I don't know why they had to do that, but at least that's something. In here, it's just like, they go, oh, you're trying to escape. Hey, let's go talk to the guy up front. Oh, by the way, he spreads plagues and everyone dies. And he's the last person on the train. And he goes crazy. The end. I don't know. It just didn't really do it for me. I have one more book in the pile that I have to read. I actually have two, but the other one's not here. One is Sin City, which I don't have yet, and the other one is A History of Violence, which I still need to get to for my class. But yeah. As far as this goes so far, Snowpiercer, not so much. Kick-Ass pretty good. So yeah. Yeah, there's my video. Miss you, Tim. Just working with you. Working at Hy-Vee now. It's fine. It's whatever. It's easy stuff. So yeah. See you around.